Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Sorry. If you're wearing headphones, I do apologize for that one. I didn't quite get to the note I wanted to, but we were close. And that's all we can really hope for, right? Anyway, in the last one, we finished off of this little central area here, and I'm not really sure what it's going to be or any of those things yet, but we'll figure it out. But we do have the unprecedented task of getting rid of this monstrosity, okay? So it's going to take a hot minute here. We're going to do what we can. We're going to try our best to get this knocked out today so that we can continue on building our spiritual area for our fairy warrior encampment. It's going to be a nice day. It's going to be a beautiful day, and just hope that we can get done as much as I would like. Ideally, game plan for today. Get rid of the old mob farm. Make the platforms where all of the water and stuff will go. Decorate the walls down there. And hopefully get the flooring in place as well. Those are what our goals are. We'll see if they are achievable or if they are a little bit far-fetched and out of our reach. I'm not entirely sure, to be completely honest. I just know that this part is going to take the longest out of any of those. So we're going to do our best to knock this out right away here. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as I hope it will. And we'll go from there, right? We'll go from there. A lot of choppy. A lot of the trapdoors need to go, and every layer has stacks on stacks of these things. So, yeah. We already cut out the sides. We already cut out the middle. Now we just have this chocolate brick left. And this is definitely the part that will take the absolute longest. It's like a hair in my mouse or something. Now this is going to take the longest for 100%. Let's do that. Perfect. And yeah, I know it. I realize that. And you know, when I built this mob farm, I don't know how many days ago. When I built this mob farm many days ago, I was like, oh, it's going to be here forever. We're going to keep this tower. It's going to be great. Nope, that did not happen in the freaking slightest. And as a result, we are left with this freaking-strosity here. That's going to take us 1.5 years to literally get rid of. Because for some reason, we decided to use wood. Nothing else but wood. And wood, as you know, is one of those blocks that cannot be instant mined. As it cannot be instant mined, it is a joy to take out. A freaking joy. Good thing, though, we only got like 15 layers left to do. And it will yield us all these trapdoors back, which is really nice because we're definitely going to make ourselves a proper creeper farm very soon. I may make a creeper and skeleton farm, honestly, just because it would not be that difficult to just put a cat and a dog into the same place, get them to scare the creepers and the things. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We might just make our own skelly or regular mob farm. That could be pretty freaking easy, right? Would not take too long. We just need cats, dogs, and all the other things. I wish there was like a mob that you could put in here that like spiders would run away from, but to my knowledge, there is no such mob, so you know, we'd still have to do the spider proofing because we don't really need string. We use a string duper here because I am way too lazy to trade for emeralds any other way. So we just trade string for emeralds, then trade the emeralds for whatever it is we need. And it seems to work out all right. Not great. I think on average per day we can yield like 3 stacks of emeralds or something, maybe a little bit more than 3. Obviously depending on the string that we have. So it's not totally unreasonable. It's pretty fair, honestly, because I could definitely make way better farms, like pumpkin and melon farms, for example, that trade way less, like 5 or 6 pumpkins or melons for 1 emerald. Whereas with the string, it's upwards of 19 or 17, I think, to 64. Hey, Harry, knock it off. Come here. Come here. Alright, yeah. It takes like literally 17 to 64, though. It can be any one of those numbers for string, so I think it is a fair trade. And it allows me not to have a raid farm, which I really don't want to do being totemless anyway. It sounds like an awful, awful idea, and if I screw one thing up, I will die, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's not as bad as I thought, actually. 7 is not as bad as I thought. I thought it was like 15 to 20 more layers or something, and that would have been horrific. So this one might not be as bad as we think it is. Once we get all the innards out here, the rest of this is really easy to get rid of. So we're not worried about that at all. Just worried about this. Just gonna keep going around and round and round, clearing it as best as we can, as fast as we can, and hope that somewhere along the lines I forgot a layer of trapdoors, and thus we could do this just a little bit faster than we currently can. That's the goal anyway. That is the goal. But yeah, good morning. It is currently 8:09 in the AMs right now, which is pretty cool. We're up, we've made breakfast, we've taken the doggos, we've done all the things already. Having a very nice, easy morning. And for those of you who don't know, this is late for me in the day already. So I usually work at 3 o'clock in the morning, so this is about halfway through my day normally, at least my work day, right? And as a result, it's very weird being up at this time. Very, very peculiar, but we gotta stay on that grind as long as I'm having fun, and I really, really am. Very happy to do so, and this base just keeps getting better and better, honestly. I had no idea what to expect when I started it, and now it's starting to come together. We got our block palette all situated. We've got, I don't know, everything, right? We got the blocks that we're using, although we are running very, very low on all the blocks that we need, so that part is not great, but, you know, is what it is. Is what it is. Next layer. Get rid of all the slabs, then we get rid of all the blah, 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 blah. Alright, then we do these. And then we'll get the middle one, I guess. Yeah, just one of those things, though. We just gotta keep chopping away. Hopefully our axe actually stays good for this. If we have to repair it, it could take just a little bit longer. It means we have to go trade a bit of string, get some emeralds, which, you know, not a difficult process, but definitely takes a little bit of time. Which is fine. We can do that. We have the technology, we have the time, and we can make it work, right? We can make it freaking work. Oh, baby. Lots and lots of this. I do wish you could, like, either recruit villagers to help chop things, or you could instant chop with a beacon. That would also be, like, superb, honestly. That would be one of the greatest additions you could add to Minecraft, honestly. I think a lot more people would build with wood then, if you could instant mine it, right? And, just some other way of getting it. Even if I have to use villagers to obtain the wood or something like that. It just needs a little bit of something. If you know what I'm saying. Oh my god, what was that? I don't even recognize myself with that one. Jesus. Jesus. You know what they say. We rolling on the river here. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm not fully awake yet. I'm not sure. I'm acting a little bit weird as per usual. And all good, yeah. It is nighttime, but nothing should be able to spawn in this little old mob farm as I am in here, so that is okay. Don't really have to worry about it. And we're just going down. The more layers we get through, the less chance that they can spawn anyway. So we're pretty safe up here. Aside from the top. I guess there is a chance that a creeper could spawn up there and just, you know, into us and kill us, right? That is definitely a distinctive possibility that we hope doesn't happen, but you know how it goes. The life of a totemless hardcore player, always on the edge, always teetering on the chance of death. Nothing we can do to stop it, because although we are allowed a shield, we really don't use one. I'm not good with them, and I will forget to use it anyway, so if it was passive, like in Vault Hunters, it would be fine. But the fact that it is not passive and you have to actively react to it, yeah, I'm not ever going to use that, in fairness. It just takes up an extra inventory slot that I could have blocks in. Which, you know, me and my blocks, right? Hold on a second. I need to open up my first fruit juice. Sorry, I said fruit juice. I meant fruit water, but and it's spelled weird. It's F-R-U-T, fruit. Fruit. It's like off-brand generic water that is a little bit of flavor to it. Not great. But I've been drinking it for so long that I kind of, like, it's just in the routine now. Step 1, receive water. Step 2, drink the water. Anyway. Whoop. 14 minutes, actually. That's not bad. I thought this was going to take significantly longer. Like, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, but... Oh, shit. Alright, well, that's fine. I guess if we take these out first, then we can do that just fine. Without having to bump our head or do anything like that. I don't know if this is better or not than going from the top down. Just doing one above us. Feels okay either way, to be honest, but still not ideal. I don't know what the most efficient way is. There's got to be something, but I don't know what it could be. what they do. They smile in your face. Oh. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just a weirdo. It's okay. It is okay. Okay, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Put on a happy face. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in a really weird mood today, and it's gonna freak a lot of y'all out for sure. If you're a regular here. Ooh, excuse me. There we go. But it is what it is. So once we get done with this whole thing, the plan is to section out the rest of the downstairs mix-up that we got going on in terms of our In terms of our like spiritual area. I want to make it go downhill a little bit more, and each level just goes further down. I think it will give us some kind of unique look to it. And then we can use the stairs, we can use the slabs and all that, and kind of just make it look very pristine down there. It's one of the areas that they were going to spend a lot of time in because the fairies are very spiritual people. Before going into battle and while they're in battle and everything like that, they are spiritual. They go to the center hub here, which has to be pristine. Because their spirituality, they believe that if it is not pristine, it brings like bad luck to them, and they don't want that. So they keep it nice and pristine, and it just is a very serene place to live. Well, not live, but what would you call that? To meditate, I guess. That's the right word. To meditate. For guidance, for patience, for strength. The whole 9 yards. It's what helps them go and thrive in the battle. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, we do need to go sleep because we're going to have to go back, so things can spawn in there. I didn't realize our inventory is completely full. And I would like to recover as many of these blocks as humanly possible. So we're going to go down here. We're going to drop all of our stuff off in our new chest. Look at that. We almost need another chest already. And back we go. All right. Oh, see, look at that. Thing did spawn right there. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. Oh. He's a smart one, but he will eventually walk off into the water. It's okay. It is a horrible designed mob form, but it did yield us our 11 or 10 stacks, which is really, gonna hold us over for quite some freaking time in terms of rockets, and we're not yet at a place where we need TNT for anything yet, so easy breezy beautiful. Viking girl. 3 more layers. Start your axes. I wonder if we'll have enough durability on here or if we'll need to repair. It's a good question, of which I do not have the answer. Do not have the answer. Let's walk this fine line here and get all the sides off. Well, good news is it did produce us like 1 or 2 more gunpowder here, so that is fantastic news. 1 gunpowder equals 3 rockets, so that's a good chunk of change to have right there. And I can already tell by the durability on our axe that I do not think it will last. We will have to pay a quick visit to our fishermen villages and trade a butt ton of string so that we can repair that real quick. And then we can finish it off, though. I think it actually took me longer to build this thing than it is going to take to tear it down, to be completely honest, also. Which, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing in this case. We're going to keep going until our durability is non-existent. And just hope for the best, honestly. I know that if we repair it, we'll have no issues, but I know we're probably going to have to get it for the acacia here anyway, so not a big deal if we do have to repair it. I just like to play little games like that with myself, where I'm like, I'm walking on the road, but I have to get to this mailbox before the car comes or else I die. You know, little stupid things like that. And I do the same things in Minecraft. But, like, with durability and with just stupid things like that. I'm pretty sure it's something that a lot of people do, or at least a lot of, like, men do. Pretty sure, like, men of all ages do this. And it's a weird thing, but it is a fun thing. And it's weird to me that most women don't do it. Very weird to me. Alright, we got 2 layers left here. Then I wonder, we should probably go through, get rid of all the logs first, and then we can get rid of the rest, right? We will have to fly up quite a few times to do that, but that is probably okay and faster than doing just circling down, maybe? Because I'd have to change tools so many freaking times that I think it's faster to just do it that way. We'll have to find out, though, for sure. We'll have to find out. Oh my god. So it's definitely going to make it onto this last layer, but it will not be able to do the last layer, I don't think. Guess we'll find out. And then... Hey! No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Negative. I don't know why she does that. She's literally just sitting on the couch, and then she just like, woof. She barks. Weird girl. Weird girl is weird. We are just butchering this layer. Well, ooh, this last layer is actually not as bad because of there's no slabs on the bottom. It's not bad. I am noticing we are 49 durability though, so it is time to go and repair this bad boy. Let's do a couple more here and just see 40. Oh yeah, we can knock out at least this layer and then we'll have 1 layer left. Not bad. We don't want to break this just because it, like, even though we have 71 levels, it's a pain to make fully enchanted tools. It really is. Even with having emeralds and stuff like that, you still gotta, like, I don't have any diamonds, right? So I have to trade for the axe, then I have to take the axe, put it on a grindstone, then I have to get the mending book, the efficiency 5 book, the fortune 3 book, and the unbreaking 3 book. Combine them all on the thing, and yeah, I just don't want to. All right, so let's drop off all the wood. Then we can go grab ourselves some string, trade our villagers, and repair our axe, because we do not have a method of... What am I trying to say? We don't have a method, really, of repairing things effectively or efficiently, for that matter. All we have is our little villagers here. All right, there we go. all the villagers are starting to trade their starting to trade their trades, and yeah, let's just huff over here real quick, grab ourselves some string from the string duplicator, which we're going to turn on because we're using a bunch of string. Whenever I use it, I like to turn it on just so that we have it. Hello, villagers. Let's put our axe on, and yeah, so this one's got 20. Like, it's all very random and what their string trade is on any given day, which is why I don't think this is as OP as, like, originally. Still got to trade, still got to do... Wow, 4 in a row that are 20. That's crazy. Still got to trade, still get, you know, 16 per, and you still have to have the string to do it in the first place, so... Not super OP, but just enough that gets us all of our string. All of our string, all of our emeralds, and as you can see, the axe already almost fully repaired, which is very nice. So one more trip here should do it. Go. There we go. I still want to really try to use this purple block, I think. I don't know how we would go about using it in this particular place, but I kind of want to. I've never used it before, and so it'd be nice to try to utilize it. Also, I really should have moved the string farm over into this area because it'd be very convenient to just grab the string, trade the emeralds, grab the string, trade the emeralds, rather than running back and forth like we do. Alright, axe fully repaired though. That's sufficient. And we got a couple more stacks of our emeralds. Very nice. Yo. That was a bad. That was bad. Alright. Let's just start tearing this down real quick. Once we get to the bottom, we will we'll chop that down, and then we'll come back to the top, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think this is the fastest way to go about this. Just get rid of all the logs first, then we can go and get rid of all the non-logs. Perfect. All right, last layer here. It's very, very, very nice. We're going to need all of this wood anyway, so it is very good that we can recycle it. And the only block we will not be able to recycle here is the deep slate, because I have decided to take that out of our palette. Just doesn't look the greatest in my personal opinion. So we will be removing that completely and just probably get thrown in our chest until the next build, most likely, but that's okay. We're fine with that. We are fine with it. Holy crap. This has been a project and a half already. I'm telling you that. Between building it, gathering the resources, and tearing it down, quite a project. Obviously, if we didn't tear it down, it wouldn't be as big of a deal, but we did, and, you know, we're paying for that. Are, in fact, paying for it. Overall, though, I am not too unhappy about this. It only took us about 30 minutes, including a string tool repair to get rid of that whole section, which is not bad. Okay, and wood. Can things spawn down there? Yes. Yes, they can. So we should be a little bit careful on that. Should be a little careful on that. Boom, boom. Perfect. Perfect. And then what we can do... do we get rid of this now, or no? I mean, we can just get rid of this one for sure. This one does not matter. Should we just get rid of the water? I think so. Let's just do that right now so that we don't have to worry about it as we tear the rest of this thing down. And then we'll remove all the wood again, and hopefully nothing will be able to spawn in here then, because we will have removed all the available spawn spaces. So I think we still have to worry about the top now, especially being so far down here, but it's not terrible. Let's get rid of all the brick here. Can you get to me? No. Alright. Didn't think so, but you never know with the zombies. Okay, we just gotta remove all of this. And then all of that is good to take out as well. Perfect. Don't need any of this anymore. Alright, we will have to be a little bit careful out here because things can definitely see us now. We are not protected by the walls. We're not protected by them. But luckily we did not make the ground here, so it's not as big of an issue. It's like, how did we get across here on the other one? But well, we just dug out the brick. Whatever, it does not matter. Perfect. Heck, don't shoot at me, sir. Oh, wait, did you fall off? You did. Beautiful. Alright, all the stone needs to go. All the brick. Perfect. So now we just have our little cube here. And let's start this bad boy. I do have to be careful with that, I feel. Oh, we can't instant mine any of this. That is sad. Sad and unfortunate. Okay, I guess it wouldn't matter then if we just do it all together, because I thought we could insta-mine all of this, and it turns out we cannot, so we can just fly to the top then. Fly to the top and dig from the top down, get it in one fell swoop and not have to worry about it. I see you guys. What's up, buddies? We are going to lose some materials here, and that is okay. I don't really care, honestly. As long as we get most of them, it is what it is. Can you not get up here? Oh, no. Get zombified. Whack. Whack. Nice. Very, very nice. We're just going to throw blocks in here temporarily so that our inventory just has the blocks. And all of that will get picked up by the hoppers, so that will work. Alright, for the final time then, let's fly up here. Try a smooth landing, and we're just going to go all the way from the top down, 2 layers at a time here. Yeah, okay, never mind. Never mind. We just fell off almost immediately. amazing. Truly amazing. Not sure how we managed that one, but we did. It happened. I wonder if I need to add torches to this, or if this circle is small enough that when we are at one side of it, that the other side cannot spawn. Not sure. On the plus side, there is a lot of mobs just roaming our kingdom right now, which, you know, I say plus side, but we really need to light that up at some point here. Because we are creating less and less spaces for them to spawn up on the surface constantly. And the less spaces they have, the more compact their spawning is, the more that they can actually try to get us a little bit. Which is not the end goal, right? We will have to sleep next night. Oh wait, no, we don't have to sleep next night at all because we slept recently to prevent any mob spawns from here, so we're good. We're actually pretty good on that. So we should have to sleep in like 2 more nights, I think, give or take, and by then we should be finished digging this, and it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Cool. Very, very nice indeed. Next thing we need to do is get rid of that monstrosity of a tower, because it's not cutting it for me anymore. Hi, Abby. Hi, puppers. God, I keep forgetting to change over to my pickaxe every time this happens here. And it's like, oh, shoot. Alright, the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day here in Minecraft. And all the creatures are about to burninate, except for that creeper right there, which I gotta be mindful of. Here, get out of the trash. Get out of the trash, puppers. You know, out of the trash. You know. I hate that I stripped some of these also and not all of them, because it makes it so I have to hold even more log or more item types in my inventory, which we'll have to collect at a later point anyway. But so far, I am really starting to dig this. It's so easy, but so nice. We have a lot of straight lines, which is something that I don't normally do. Most of my builds have a lot of texture, whereas this build will have texture only in one thing for the entire build, and that is the sandy terrain that all the villager houses, tents, and buildings will live on. That is the only thing here that is going to be textured. Everything else is very straight lines, and that is going to be very interesting to me to see if I can make it look good, 1. 2, if I can get the detail right using those straight lines and such, and 3, to see just like, oh fudge, I looked at him. I looked at him. Sir? Are you still mad at me? Is he still mad? Or did he fall into the ground or the water? I don't hear the noise anymore, but gotta be careful, I think. Gotta be careful, because I did look at that enderbang. I looked at him. And those things do pack quite a punch without our chest piece on, I'm not gonna lie. They really, really pack a punch. Boom, boom. Alright, this tower is now smaller than our first actual turret, so that is great. I'm still thinking I might change the very middle here, because now the circle doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense. We might have to change that in terms of just going back with the pattern over and over again. And that could help us just a little bit on that front. But everything else going very, very good. We are going to need a lot of quartz, though, as our next main building block here. A lot of it. So what we're going to have to do is trade for a metric ton of emeralds with our string duper, which we should probably move now because this area is starting to get complete. And as it's getting complete, I don't really want something that's unfinished there still. Like the cows, for example, are here, but I don't really need the cows at all. So we might have a great exodus of cows very, very soon. Very, very soon. Because I think that is the one thing left that we have from our farming adventure that we had over here. I think that is the one thing we've had left. Everything else has been transformed or removed already. Oh, there's a pillager raid right there. Hello. We should grab some milk and go slay that man. Maybe we should have cows around just for that purpose, because I don't know how I'm going to stop them. I really, really don't know how I'm going to stop the raid parties from spawning inside of this this area here. And I actually don't know if there's even a way to stop them from spawning, or if they can just spawn on anything. Like if the light level, or I don't know. I don't know what their spawn conditions are, even a little bit. So we'll have to look into that. Because I would love for my villagers to just be able to wander around here. And if they have raiding parties all the time, well, that's not really an option, you know? Not really a freaking option. Almost done with the mob farm here, thank goodness. Not terrible. I do wish I'd used blocks that were instant mineable now, if I knew I was going to tear this down, but other than that, all good. Fruit, water, delicious. Do we just slay all the cows? Do we keep 2? What are we doing? We need to decide that before we are done here, because I'd like to remove that too, so that we can continue with the terraforming around here. Because I think that is going to be a huge aesthetic that we need to have. Or else we're going to have some troubles. Why? Oh, I was like, why I fall down a block there? You know what we also need to do that I've been putting off for a long freaking time now? Those 5 chests. We really need to move them. Like, the area is almost done. The first part of this area, anyway. Obviously, there are still 2 more parts of the city. But the first area is almost on the done so here, so we'll have to do that. And then we have to decide whether or not that these walls go on the exterior. Currently we have like a little barricade there that's like a quote-unquote magic force field. That's what I've designed it to be. But I kind of want the wall around it as well. So we'll see. Maybe if anyone does the expansion to this project, that is what we will do. We'll add those walls around it, and that will give it a little bit more than what we have. Probably add us, you know, another 10 or 12 hours of work or so. Which is not freaking bad. Not bad at all. Let's get rid of all this. I wonder if we can get it done before the next night. That would be very nice. We're also getting to a point where we really need to dig out the rest of down here as quickly as possible, because we are starting to do this. It's going to be very dark down there otherwise, so should probably work on that a little bit. Who knows? I have so many things that I need to do, and I set goals kind of, but whether or not we get to them or whether or not we actually do any of those things that we have planned are, you know, totally up in the air. As you may or may not know, over here on the Twitch, we do have channel reward points. Those points accumulate after you are watching for extended periods of time, basically. So I think it's like every, I don't know, every so often you get like 12 points. And those points add up to things that can allow you to influence me, to stop what I'm doing, to change the project, to go and get resources for things that we need, to get, like, you know, a lot of these things, right? Little tiny things that add up to a great deal of time. Just the other day, in fact, we had ourselves a channel reward point that took me over 2 hours to complete, and that was definitely longer than I had intended streaming on that day due to that channel reward point. So definitely was a thing, definitely happened, and you know, here we are. So just know it can definitely impact us in a great way, make us so that we are streaming longer, that we're doing a lot of different things, and I like that. So per your suggestions as well, I will probably continue to add these channel reward points, because for some reason y'all seem to love torturing me a little bit with them. So we might add more and more things like that in the future, and just have a long list of things that you can redeem, which will be kind of cool. But the issue I have with that is the more small channel reward point options I have, the less likely I think I am to get any of the big ones, and I really want people to start or to do the big ones, right? Really want it. So we might add a couple smaller options just of those big options, just so that I can have them and experience them at least a little bit. I think that would be pretty cool. What's up, Enderman? I see you down there. I see you've stolen some freaking sand. Can you not, dude? We gotta spawn proof it from them, too. I can't stand Enderman. That they, like, grief you like that. They're just like... they should at least just make it... If you placed a block, right? A block that you placed, they cannot remove it. That should be the only tag that matters. Because, like, I have sand all along here, for example, and they can pick all of that up, which is not fun. Okay, looks like we are down to the last few layers here, which are brick. I don't know why they're brick, but they are. And I think the brick may be instant mineable, so that is very nice if it is true. Nope, I was wrong. Definitely wrong. Whatever. Does not matter at all. Let's put a couple torches here just for the moment. Don't want to deal with any mobs here. wonder if we need a way for them to get up and down over here as well. Or if they kind of just know that this is the spiritual place and they need to kind of work for it. They have to go over to the front before they can utilize it. And then I wonder if we can trick villagers to coming down here periodically, or just keeping villagers down here as like clerics, have them roam free and tend to the normally this would be a garden, but in lieu of the fact that we do not have any of the nature in this build. Oh. Glad that wasn't a creeper. That would have instantly killed us right there. Alright, just stop. You're embarrassing yourselves, zombies. You're embarrassing yourselves. I suppose we'll collect this brick for no good reason, but I'm sure we'll use it at some point anyway, so might as well. I try not to leave too many blocks on the ground here. Let's just do this and yeet some blocks into there. Alright, and now we just got to get rid of this glass, the water, and that's it, right? And unfortunately, we do have to remove this completely as well because it is in the way of this. So we do have to get rid of that. That's fine. Is what it is. And, you know, we'll make it work. God, I literally could not have chosen a worse block palette, by the way. Every single block we chose does not have instant breakability with efficiency 5 and a beacon. So that's definitely a note for me in the future. If there is any chance that something is not going to be there for long, we need to make sure we are not placing it again. That is really the ticker there. All right, now you got to get rid of all of the water. And then we still have the blast chamber, or the drop chamber, to get rid of too, so... Lots and lots and lots to get rid of here. So many resources that at least we have back now, but so much has gone into this. And then we have to figure out the new crystal cave down there, because it's going to have to be much, much deeper than it currently is. I see you over there, creeper. Get rid of all the sides, get rid of everything that we got here. That way we can continue our spiritual journey down here, and that will be very, very nice. Alright, we don't need any of these, I think. You can instant break those. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, this side first, just so we don't get anything coming at us. Watch the Enderman over there, because he's got a block, and he's, I think it's gravel he does, maybe. I see you right there, creeper buddy. Freaking see you over there. So, we gotta get rid of this one next for sure, so they don't just walk over here. Jesus. How did I not notice that? That man could have blown me sky high. Wow, this cheeky asshole. He put down a block of sand, then he got a block of gravel. Luckily, we're not using gravel, but he definitely stole that sand from us, because we're the ones that placed all the sand, so. What a cheeky asshole, honestly. Okay. 2 of 4 completed. Gary, out of the trash. Hey. Out of the trash. Come here. Come here. Come here, yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Moving on. We will have this little 5x5 cube here left. And it's still going to take us a year and a half to get through all this glass, but at least we have completed a project start to finish today. That is amazing. Project 1 almost completed, which is actually better than we normally do. Very rarely do we ever complete a project, so, you know. Oh, and I didn't do the corners. Look at me. Look at me. Beautiful. That actually saves us a lot of blocks. Like a stack of blocks that we have to mine, so that's nice. Me being thrifty, actually working out. Look at that. Amazing. Slad's just putting gravel and sand everywhere. Can you stop? Can you freaking stop, please? They can also get rid of moss and, like, a whole bunch of other shit, too, which is really freaking obnoxious. Again, just make it so if a player placed the block, Enderman cannot pick it up. It's as simple as that. Player place, Enderman cannot pick up. Regardless of... Oh, shit. Okay. Interesting. Yep, that was not supposed to happen, but we're good. I think it's time that we... Silk touch? No, it's fortune. I want all of these, so if we silk touch them, we should get them. Okay, now I just want to make sure that the fire is not freaking here and we don't burn ourselves to death accidentally. Really? Really? Last one. Thank you. Alright, that was kind of rude, but we're good. If we could freaking land on it, though, that would be amazing. We suck at flight. Oh my god. Really? Okay, let's just do this from here. And swoosh right here. Thank you. Good lord. Flying and me do not go well together. Alright, what are you picking up now, Enderman? What are you picking up now? I know you're gonna take something, you cheeky little bugger. I know you are. Don't do it. We probably could leave the rest of this tube right now because it is low enough that we don't have to worry about it, but if we're taking it down, we should just do it. We should just do it now, say we finish the project, and move on with our lives. Move on. God, this was a long thing, though. Way more than I wanted to do. So noted, next time we build a creeper farm, we gotta make it a little bit better. And we're probably just gonna stick it underground completely. Because putting it in a room up top is actually horrible. Terrible for rates, terrible for efficiency, and yeah, just terrible all around, honestly. So we won't be making that mistake again, I promise. From now on, we will just put it underground and we will call it a day. I'm probably going to put it in the other district, though, and not this district, I think. Put it, like, in the bottom of the housing district, because we need all of this space here to, for the crystalline caves, so. Crystalline caverns, we need it all. And I think I'm going to use a metric ton of texturing with this too. I think we're going to use diorite and diorite, quartz, smooth quartz, whatever that one block is that surrounds geodes that I can't think of the name of. And polished diorite, maybe. Alright, we're going to keep those here at the moment, just so we... actually, we can remove all of this, but the chests need to stay for a minute. Chests need to stay for just a minute, because we do not have anywhere to put them at this moment. So let's move these. Pick up our hoppers, and then we're good. Alright, perfect. Just like that, 1 hour later, we have finished project number 1 on the addendum for today. With that, we're going to take a quick break. I got to feed the doggos, and then we'll be right back. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and be right back. But for those on YouTube, see you next time. Ciao.